Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're going to find out how to resize our images without having to have Photoshop or any other image editing software. So I found this great website called befunky.com, and when you go there you'll reach this screen here. You simply will click on this open button up at the very top, go to computer, find your file. I'm going to resize this 2 megabyte or 1.5 megabyte file here. Say yes. You do want to continue. It'll load up your file here. Here's my shot from Burning Man, which made their calendar in 2013. We're going to size this to make it easier for a faster download in the web. And they have all kinds of nifty tools out here. Some of them are locked away with premium features that you can pay for, but we don't need to get into any of that. I'm sure it's a great service if you need to do some of that stuff. I'd suggest checking them out. But we can simply go to this Resize tab, and it shows us our width and our height. So this is where you would change it, whether you're trying to make it into a more of a thumbnail size, something around 500, or something more around kind of like a featured image, and one that's full screen, which would be 1980 or so. So that would be kind of like a full screen. Looks like we've lost some of our resolution because we went up and down. We went down so far and then we brought it back up. I believe that we can hit this history button, go back to new image, and here we go. So now we can go back to resize, and this would be like a full page, full screen size image. Somewhere in 900 to 1,000 would be kind of like a featured image, and a thumbnail would be around 400 to 500, just so you can see the difference, right? So you don't necessarily need Photoshop to be able to do this. You can optimize your own images as you take them on your camera or your phone, just so that you don't bog down your website when you're trying to update it yourself. We'll go back to this original image, so you can see how you can go back to be able to size it in different sizes if you need to. It's suggested that you would make one for a thumbnail, one for medium-sized image, and one for your large images. But here's how you simply would be able to do it without any special software. So we go here, let's save this to 900. And so we have reset this to 900, and we'll be wanting to save this. So we'll click up here to save. Then you can have a variety of places to save, right? I believe you can also save it as a different file format as well. But you can go to your computer, find the same place that you got the file from. So here we'll find the, we can set our name, right? So we can change our file name. This is where you would be able to save a transparent image or a regular JPEG. PNGs are great, but they take more data, and they're only used for using transparencies. So we'll keep this at a JPEG, and we can also work on the size of the image by editing our quality. So as you can see, this is still safe for web quality at 100%, still not a very big file, but typically we would like our file size to be much smaller than that. Now, depending on what kind of media you want to deliver to your clients or customer, you usually want it to load fast, so you want to bring it down to less than 100 kilobytes, depending on how much image quality you're willing to sacrifice and how media heavy your website and web page is. So then we'll set our quality. It'll give us our new, remember we started with a 1.45 bytes, which is a little bit to download, especially to all those kinds of images that you're constantly updating that are coming off your camera, much higher resolution than that. So hit save. And when you hit save, the file downloads onto your computer. Simply got to find it in your download folder. Here it is. Now it's 900 by 500 pixels, and it's at a really low resolution. This way you can see this pixelation that happened. So you don't have to have it that small. That was just a good example of how much quicker it'll be to download this than it would be to download that 1.45 megabytes file. Again, this is a tutorial on how to resize your image using befunky.com's photo editor that is free to resize your images, as opposed to using Photoshop if you don't have that software in your computer. Let me know if you have any questions, and cheers!